Deronino Lov3 sitting here with Picture Perfect Ashley Nicole and Q the Great, and we are tuned into Talkin 30. That's right, Talkin 30 is the only place to have kickbacks and real conversations. I did it.
Oh yeah, no story.
Thank you. And we are here sitting here with the beautiful, beautiful Cara D.
Hi.
Not to confuse with Cardi B. Millennial Lov podcast. How you doing today?
I'm good. We both got big titties, but that's
all right. That's my first cousin. That's my first cousin on your daddy's side. So how y'all been? How was y'all weekend?
Oh man, I guess I go first. Man, I was great, man. I was chilling. You know, got to hang out with y'all. We was in the party at
what
was it? Side Alice.
Yeah, you know,
we took Q to Side Alice.
Hey, it was cool. I felt good, man. I just felt like boy.
To where?
To X-Line. Oh, you're not from? Oh, you from Georgia, right?
Yeah, I ain't never heard. Okay.
Okay, Side Alice was for a park there. You know what?
Yeah.
So, well, I'm from Side Alice, and we had an event in X-Line off Pine Street. It was like. You listen to our goddamn show?
Yes.
Okay, so last week we had...
He really just trying my life right now.
So last week, it's me. Get ready. So last week we had, what's it, Tip to Toe Dance Studio came in, and they had an event carnival for their dance team, and they had like a carnival, they had food and things like that, and we just did a live show there. So, we took you to the hood. He saw a couple of hood rats.
Yep, and then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, you know what? There's a reason I am a married man right now. I'm just saying. Because you can go there. Okay, never mind.
You can sell them. You gotta show them it's more than government cheese. It's Swiss.
I can go sell a pipe dream.
Parmesan.
And then with your 40 you probably would be like a movie star or something.
Yeah, and he had the Mustang. You know that was choosing.
Yeah, man. I just actually bring her somewhere like a Cheesecake Factory, and she be like, "Oh, this is fancy."
You take that out. The chitlins get a 2 for $2.22.
Hey, that too.
Applebee's. A real. You know, when the bitch ain't been nowhere, she take the to-go bag and she carry out heavy stuff. She be
like, hey,
she's like, girl, I couldn't eat all that, girl.
I'm not gonna try to. It was not we're not gonna do that.
Don't do that.
I mean, that's where I'm from, so I can say shit.
Don't do that like that. But shout out to Miss D.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And her group did a wonderful job, even though despite the rain, everything was wonderful. You guys did an excellent job. Thank you for inviting us. We met some wonderful people. Also got a chance to do a live show, so you guys check out our YouTube channel as well, Talkin 30.
Talkin 30.
You send them to the rest?
It's Talkin 30.
Oh, Talkin 30.
Or on YouTube, it's just the Talkin 30 radio show. That's
wonderful.
No, I was Talkin 30 on.
You guys look us up on YouTube.
I'm gonna Talkin 30 not live. Shit.
And we had a great time though.
I'm the one that made it, but yeah, you're right. Y'all right.
You're right.
We had a great time. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. How was your weekend?
This is I've been sober for 7 days, and I can honestly say this has been the worst week of my life.
Like, when you wake up in the morning, like, what do you do? Like, what do you
No, like, this is the first week, and like, my friends have been so mad at me, and I feel like, who have I been for these last 30-some years? Well, how long have I been drinking? 15, 14?
Yeah, no,
At least. I mean, my dad was giving me natural light as a kid. Get the worms out your stomach, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard, man. Like, I just pray every day, just one day at a time.
Do you cry?
One day at a time.
Any tears?
I have been taking more medicine to replace the alcoholism.
Okay.
The medicine is, get that camera on my face. The medicine is, it calms me down, and I'll be deep.
What kind of medicine are you taking?
Too many
From the earth.
Oh,
the
okay.
earth.
She was cute. Oh, my baby.
Yeah. Not no pills. No, we call it medicine because we want to get sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
Right.
big medicine.
Okay.
White House. Ain't no zigzag papers. But,
Jesus.
I mean, that's really it, man. I've been bored, but I'm doing good. I'm gonna try to come to things Sunday. I'm gonna be sober, but I'm gonna have a good time. I know y'all. Yeah. You wanna talk about your event real quick?
Yeah, Neutral Sundays is coming up July 23rd. It's at the Common Table. There will be mimosas there, but obviously you cannot partake.
I drink some orange
juice. But partake, bring your medicine with you or partake before you get there. No, but it's gonna be live. We're gonna have a photo booth, a DJ, hella prizes, gift cards, and stuff like that. So
I'm definitely gonna be
come through. You're gonna have to do a couple things for the gift cards, but
What kind of things?
something strange for no. Hey, we have really good gift cards too. One's to Roots Chris. So.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say, if they, I don't want no $5 Macy cards. I can't.
No,
that Macy.
that ain't nothing but tax.
I was like, dang. I was gonna get that purse. But, well, as far as my weekend, shout out to. Okay, I got a lot of shout outs. I made some notes.
Oh, look at you.
Well, because I had a lot of people that I did some stuff for. I had fun.
Shame in the trunk.
I had fun. So okay, first I want to shout out to my clients that are participating in the Sexy Bearded Kings calendar for 2018. So you guys, if you know anybody that has a sexy beard that's long and not looking like it's got patches in it, contact me and we because I oh my goodness, I did not mean to do it. But if you guys know anyone that would like to participate and they are photogenic, please contact me at Ashley Rich for the photos on IG.
I know you.
Yeah, when was it? When did? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need to start keeping up. It's on Instagram.
You know what? I have seen it. I lied. I have seen it, and I almost entered my boyfriend.
Does he have a beard?
He has a beard, but it used to be longer. But he just literally cut it down.
Make sure that he keeps it if he can grow it out before November. Or December.
No shot November. No shot November.
Yeah, I'm gonna say November because the calendar's gonna be out December 1st. I'm trying to push it. I'm gonna have my 13 guys. Okay.
So what you saying is by growing back out.
Oh my God, how can you do this to us? Like literally, why do you want to be in this calendar so bad?
Why not?
I mean, well, why? I don't get it. Like.
Man, look, this sexiness has to be shown.
It's probably some Sonic coupons in the calendar.
Anyway, also shout out
That's
to.
what they want to know. You know, Sonic get the brown bag special.
It used to be my last name.
Shit. I got my nephews one other day.
Sonic.
Tell him, let her ass down, go to sleep.
Also, shout out to Cosign Experience.
Yeah.
He had a wonderful job with KG and his team. They did a wonderful job. Everything was so beautiful. Shout out to Charm School, also talking
girls.
We had a great time. Kim, Kenny,
Darnell.
and no, Darnell was not there. But I think he went to the event on Thursday that they had. But Kim was there. Crystal was there. I saw some of my writers from my magazine. They were there. I just had a great time with everybody. Also the models, DJ.
Have they shine. Let them have they shine, please.
DJ, I think his name was ASAP DJ.
ASAP?
Ooh, there we go. Okay, so sorry about that. Also, just shout out to all the clients this week, and also the whole thing was beautiful with the good fashion show. I saw a lot
Shout
of
out
models.
stuff coming up.
Who?
My stuff coming up.
Oh, goodness gracious. So we also want to make sure that you guys, if you're in the area on August the 17th at around 7:30, you guys may want to buzz into Buzz Brews. That is on Commerce. We're going to get the address and have it on our Instagram soon and also our Twitter. We're having our first pop party.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
So you guys come, and I just want to make sure I said that right.
And I'm going to be drinking again by then. So I'll be myself.
No, you said Labor Day. No, you said Labor Day.
No, the devil.
No, you said Labor Day.
I said it, but
This is
No,
what
you said Labor Day, so I'm not.
I don't know why you did that to yourself.
You said Labor Day.
I don't know why you did that.
because you must have.
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you? We need to talk about this off the show. Do you need to go to therapy?
Hell no. I need to go. I need to go.
I'm done.
God damn it. Take me to Beverage Depot. Beverage Depot Specs. On Fridays, get a free drink.
Good night.
Anyways, y'all, just be able to follow us soon. We're going to shout out all of our stuff for the podcast party. Also, we have t-shirts on sale online as well. So check out our website, Talkin30.live. And other than that, Q, what you got?
All right.
So that's how we say we're now.
We just get it started. Y'all can call it 214-717-4827. Let's cue the news.
All right, man. So I guess let me go ahead and get into all this stuff, man. For some reason, everything been going on today. First of all, shout outs to Wal-Mart. They've been selling us interesting products on their line. So allegedly this is from a third party producer. So they actually make Jagazi's Naturals full cap weaving net. Now, okay, that's nice. You know, most people buy them. You want to get your bundles and get your your hair done up, did all that good stuff. But have you ever noticed on this site on today? It actually dropped this morning. So they actually, I guess you could say, they described their color as nigger brown. So it was funny because I didn't know if this was real at first. I think only one source had it, and then after that, the internet blew up because you already know it. The internet says it got to be true. So I waited and then found out, okay, yeah, it is kind of true. So as of right now, Walmart is actually doing a lot of damage control. So they're basically just saying, hey, nah, B, we ain't had nothing to do with that. We are bad. We didn't know it was like that. We're going to work on it, basically. So basically, here's what they said. We are very sorry and appalled that this third-party seller listed their item with this description on our online market. And that was a statement from Walmart this morning. So, I don't know. What do y'all have to say, I guess?
Was it ER or A?
It was ER. It was ER. I was looking at it too.
Oh, God.
I don't... So I need to know if are there checks and balances? Like you can literally just post anything on Walmart's on their website or on their marketplace. Like, can I go up in there and post like
Red Hot?
I don't know.
Like
Trump supporter white? Can we do
right?
that?
Can we do that?
Yes, exactly.
Like,
Yellow bone,
like what is that even?
Yeah, well.
I'm just confused.
I mean, honestly, it's not even a nigga color to me. I'm sorry. It looks pretty like a new. Maybe something that can work to a neutral sun.
Wear your nigga brown.
Look at this one. Really? Gosh.
I'm really just confused. Well, Jagazi seems Asian. I'm just gonna put that out there.
It does. Yeah.
So we're like, maybe they were trying. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the nigger was supposed to be
Negra.
Negra.
And that's not even how you spell it. So they should have
Because they don't even have it on a black person's mannequin head. It's like Asian.
It looks like Asian.
That's what I say. It's Asian. They're more racist than white people.
Is these braids underneath the cap though? Can y'all zoom in? Like, what is this right here?
That's a pattern.
Oh,
But you know what that's for? So you put the cap on and then you do a sew in if you don't want to sew in directly on your braids. That's what I have on right now. Mine might be nigga brown. I'm not sure, but it might be.
Did you purchase this from Walmart?
I didn't get it from Walmart, but I'm sure this ain't the only place you guys be putting their stuff out.
catch them at your
Right.
in the hood.
Right.
Trader Joe's.
Amazon next.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
I mean, okay, yeah, like you said, is there some checks and balances? Is there no one to kind of say, hey, nah, this ain't a good idea. Maybe you should change it up. But I think as of right now, I think they changed it to like brown now, so they took the nigga off now. Yeah.
But people were screenshotting all over America.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's the
I know folks was buying it though. Like I want to see about someone who actually bought it. I wish I could.
I do too. I know
somebody
somebody
buy it.
You know somebody bought it.
Because if I said nigga brown, nigga that's for me.
They made that for me.
Wolf, that was okay, that's it. Wolf, that was how it was supposed to be. It was like, oh, yeah, we made this specifically for you. So,
If they would have put NA, honestly, if they would have put NA, it would more people would have just thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Or but the ER makes it derogatory.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, because if it was, it would just be funny. I would laugh at it if it was like nigga brown. I'd be like, really? They trying to?
When somebody says stuff like that, I'm surprised them. I'd be like, I want to know who works that website.
Yeah.
And who accepted that you dash.
Right.
You put a space after the dash. It's a space. Okay, brown. It's before. Okay, after the race.
Because it is a dash.
So I'm like, who in the world thought it was okay to just brown? What color?
You sure?
It's not nigga black. Because niggas is black.
I'm looking at the count myself now. So, it don't surprise me. I'm like,
all right, well, shit, fuck it, all right.
They gonna have nigga brown crayons next.
Crayola.
Crayola.
Oh, man.
Nigga brown.
Crayola been nice,
Nigga
because I still buy my
weed.
kids Crayolas. No, do that Crayola.
Nigga
Or,
brown stockings.
what was them markers back in the day used to scratch and sniff? You know what I'm talking about? Used to smell.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like what be a nigga smell?
What we
That bitch smell like cocaine. MD 2020.
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter.
Smell like
Cocoa butter.
With Vaseline.
Pink moisturizer.
with the St. Murray's.
We gotta call you guys. Go ahead, state your name and where you calling from.
This is AJ. I'm calling.
Damn, you know what? That's you a real nigga, dog. That nigga he's out the country right now calling in.
He's a nigga brown.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I ain't paying them. Yeah.
What you say you ain't paying them
I
fees?
ain't happy with them
He
fees.
ain't helping you with them fees, so you better have spread or something.
What?
I love you, but I ain't with them international fees when you calling in.
Hey, bro, they don't have them right here, bro.
They don't?
Nah, it's only in,
No.
GR.
You know what? Fuck all that. Hit me in my text list with that shit. Talk about what's going on with the show real quick. Hey, you seen a nigga brown? They have a nigga brown wave cow. What do you think about that?
He talking about a wave cap.
I mean, what is a stocking cow?
It's a weed.
We-
But they finna come out with them nigga weeds. They
probably
finna come out with them, so you might as well. You gonna copy
I'm gonna go through Wal-Art, see what they got.
Walmart has produced a nigga brown
skull
stocking cow.
Nigger dash brown.
Wearing them.
You said what?
I said, I'm gonna drop anybody I keep wearing them.
But you're not gonna know that it's nigga brown. Because it's gonna blend in with that nigga skin.
The nigga skin. Shit.
Right.
What that JC said, my skin is black.
I am not mine.
My Puerto Rico trip. So,
I appreciate it.
we about to leave, so we gotta get dinner before we go up to the club. So we get on the elevator, right? And then somebody decides to jump in the elevator, and that bitch stops. So we just stuck in the motherfucking elevator. We had to crawl after it.
Damn. What hotel? Y'all staying in Motel 6?
They got
Motel 6 don't have elevators.
Yeah, they really don't. That's
I don't know what they do in other countries.
We staying in a condo.
Oh. Be careful, man.
Hey, but yeah, man, we out here turned up. But I just want to call in, but I'm about to get back on this drink. But
That's why I'm rubbing in, man.
How could you?
Right, appreciate it. Love you. Be safe. See you get back.
alright, love you too, bro.
What?
Well, you look so sad when you said drink. You like, man,
Right. He's literally crying. He's literally
Be
crying.
okay. It's gonna work out in the end.
Boy, on this
What?
live show, I'm gonna show my ass.
What prompted this?
No one takes me seriously when I'm drinking because they say, don't listen to him, he drunk. So, first one to say.
So Ashley is your fault.
No, it's not.
And then I don't know, I just need my liver and kidneys need to get a rest because I want to be on dialysis by 35. Because I get drunk every weekend.
So 30 days of not drinking is
Yes.
going to stop.
It let me know that it's not controlling me, I'm controlling it.
Oh, yeah, 30 days of not drinking is going to fix
Yes.
15 plus years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's what they do.
It's a
That's what they do on the TV show. Shit.
Start.
Thank you.
Then maybe you could do it like 1 weekend, then stop for another 30 days. Then you can do 1 weekend and stop for another 30 days.
We'll just hook you up with Y'all Van Zandt, man. She'll fix you.
Do it, shit. I'm trying to get a motherfucking check. A nigga trying to get a check. With my nigga brown way.
That nigga brown.
Man.
Oh my God.
Again, the number is 214-717-4827. I guess as we talking about black folks, you know, this one here.
Child.
Your man R. Kelly is in the news again, and you know every time when he's in the news, it's never really a good thing. So allegedly, R. Kelly has been running a cult of women. So he got like an underground dungeon somewhere
So
full of women.
A moist cold. That moist sound nasty. Sorry. Moist is such a disgusting. It sounds like it stinks. I don't know. Sorry.
Like a sponge.
Yes.
I'm finna throw up. Y'all make it. I'm already not feeling good from them rides. So yeah, y'all wrong for that.
So, sorry. So, here's the situation. So there was a young lady who actually came out And BuzzFeed was one of the first ones to drop a story. So allegedly, he has women who are shacked up in his Atlanta and Chicago home, houses up to 6 women at a time. Tell them they can't look at nobody. Tell them they gotta wear number tracksuits, so they out here looking like people's moms and stuff. They can't talk to no dude. All these things allegedly. But here's my question.
So it's a brothel.
Amazing. I mean, he got his own little sex camp, I guess.
So there are multiple, like, in different cities?
Yeah, well, that's what it is. So, claims the R&B singer who has some homes near Chicago and Atlanta houses up to 6 women.
Wow.
Okay, so one thing I just gotta ask is, well, logically, going back to 12 play, is any surprise?
No, none of this stuff is surprising on this paper. No.
But
I don't believe he did it.
this is my problem. This is why I don't think he did it. Let me say this. This is why I don't think he did it.
Okay.
Let's be realistic about. That's why I asked if it was in multiple cities, because unless he's physically there, ain't no woman just gonna be scared up in a house like, oh, I'm not gonna leave. I'm only gonna wear track pants.
Oh.
And he's not even. He's like miles and miles away. That just doesn't make sense to me.
He's also able to basically brainwash these ladies.
Yes.
With what? The D?
Maybe he's dropping
Maybe they ain't got like no job. He keeping them up.
Yeah.
But I don't believe he did it. I don't believe he doing that shit.
So they're prostitutes essentially.
Yeah, like basically he's like
Probably
a hard out here
feeding
from
them.
here.
Yeah, got them in a certain home. They're living better than what they may have already lived. But my thing is, he that's not really shocking. I feel like maybe there are women that kind of, take to him in that way. Like they give themselves in that way, so they're a little naive. So it's possible for the cult to be true.
So Robert Kelly rolls up on you right now.
No, not me.
Actually, I'm taking
No.
all of
She
this.
said,
why do you have to wear track pants? Like, yeah, you know that thing gonna get sweat. You don't want those moist.
I just want to. Oh my God!
track pants?
I think because maybe he want to make them plain, but I'm like, dudes will smash chicks in sweatpants.
Yeah, you can have on a moo-moo.
But I'm saying you want something in track pants nowadays? That ain't gonna get
I
the
just
sweat.
want to see you in a
I don't know, man.
What you?
I guess he
You know, he make a song about anything.
I guess he said he wanted to see the crotch in them in them track pants. I don't know.
Maybe some breakaway pants. Maybe so you just like they come in like, come here, bitch.
You know
You just
what?
pull them out real quick.
You know what?
He call them some bitches. Some bitches.
I'm buying a pair of those.
Yeah. Felicia. Yeah. Get them just breakaway pants. Let's still make them.
What's the breakaway pants?
Let's still make them pants.
Yes.
God.
That's kinda high.
So basically, y'all supporting R. Kelly.
Right.
I didn't know it. I can't support that.
I don't know if he did.
He didn't do that shit.
I can't confirm nor deny that he did.
Why you don't think he did it?
Because R. Kelly is, if anything, I believe that he is an innovator. He's
What that got to do with him having sex slaves?
I don't think I know. Who the fuck gonna listen to R. Kelly ass?
Somebody. He brainwashed Aaliyah low key.
Aaliyah was a hoe. Let's just say, can you talk about that real
Aaliyah
quick?
was a child.
A whore. Aaliyah
She was
was
like 16.
and she could not sing. Okay, let's be clear now, because I argue my business about this all the time.
I agree with you.
Aaliyah could not sing. She could not dance. She was pretty. Aaliyah was a hoe.
She could dance, but
What? What dance?
That little dance with the hips. Come on now.
Come
You
on.
can't do that.
So you say when she did Rock the Boat, that wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah. Oh, and then she did. At first, she can't.
Yeah.
Aaliyah could not dance. She tricked y'all ass.
She can sing. She really can.
cannot
She really can dance.
She could whisper like a motherfucker. Now she was a cold whisperer. I bet that bitch keep a secret. That bitch keep a secret. She was calling that telephone guy. Used to play at school. We played the telephone. Yeah. Shit. I tell you. Aaliyah could not sing.
So Aaliyah was a hoe?
Yeah,
At 15.
she broke up Damon Dash and Jay-Z shit. That's why they really fell out.
Oh my God.
What the?
She was a whore. She was a whore. Call in. You got a fight come with it. 214-716-4827.
Come on, man. I mean, okay.
I'm about to fight you across this
Is that your cousin too?
Yes, Aaliyah is my boo. Like, I love
But you don't
her.
think she was a whore?
No.
Okay.
I think she was young and dumb.
Okay, so you can be okay. How old
I don't
was
think
she
she was a
died?
hoe. What, she was 25.
about 22.
That's
really young.
That's when you really holding around that time. What y'all talking about?
She was in a relationship before she died. She was with Damon Dad. She was in a relationship.
Because after she was Jay-Z, she broke them up.
Just because I've seen a couple of pictures of her with Jay-Z does not mean that they were like together. Back then, everybody was kind of like all over everybody. What about Tupac? Tupac was over a lot of women. What was it? You know.
I mean, look, when I call someone a hoe, I want to give them empowerment. Like,
That is not how you said it. No, it was
No,
not.
I'm saying,
No,
a hoe is not. A hoe is. Y'all taking it as a derogatory statement. I'm taking it as feminism.
You know what? Let's move on because it's clear that we're not getting anywhere.
But
I'm so mad.
I agree with you. Hold up, shit. You should accept your hold up.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Oh my God.
So you thought Aaliyah was a hoe? She was 15 and she was forced to be married. Like, R. Kelly forced her and manipulated her to marry him. She went against her. Didn't y'all see the Lifetime movie?
Yeah.
We gonna go
She
on
went
Lifetime.
against her. I'm
So we
just
gonna
saying,
use Lifetime.
she went against her family to marry this man because he's manipulative. So he is capable.
So what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
He did it.
I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying that it is possible.
Because if you think about it, he has a lot of I guess anybody that's interested in him, he has a lot of charisma. Or in this case, you know, he's a good character personality. He can sing about fruit and have you ready to drop them draws. So it's like,
will y'all be impressionable by an older man then if y'all were 15?
I would probably, yeah, I probably would be. Because if he's giving me everything I need and I want and I don't really know, or in this case, you know, I'm trying to get into the music, you gotta realize her come on, y'all, she was young. She wasn't
Smell
make you.
themselves at a certain age and
Yes.
they pursue boys.
Yes.
You really think a 15-year-old was pursuing a 30-year-old like that?
Shit, well,
Well, that sounds like y'all.
Right. That's who the hoe
That's what it
was.
sounds like, y'all.
well, I hope to everybody. Well, you know what? I apologize. Maybe she wasn't, or maybe she was raped or whatever.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, you had to take it.
I'm trying to be on the side of right.
Right?
What was it? Right, okay, molested? What was it?
Manipulated.
Manipulated. One of them is. Yeah.
Molested.
God bless her. God bless her.
Any word that goes.
I'm sorry to you.
I'm sorry.
Baby girl. Put it on in there.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh.
Gotta tell somebody.
I mean, okay, I will say this.
Oh my God.
You should talk about him. If I let you go on this one, you should talk about Kelly. You can't say nobody. You can't say nobody. Oh, shit.
But I'm telling you,
All
When
that
he wrote
he
that.
probably wrote it.
He wrote
And had her
Bam.
and had her they was doing it to the music.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know about that.
You out. Wait a minute. You
See,
out
that's the move. That's the move.
That's exactly what they was
That's
doing.
when she got the move, so now she got thinking for a dance move.
Yeah. Well, I apologize to all of your fans. Please continue to turn into the Talkin 30. I don't know no better. I'm sober.
So you
Again, that number is 214-717-4827.
I do like Lee's music. She's a pretty girl.
If you feel Deronino is whack for what things he said about a
I'm
lot,
looking
call
at
in.
that. Don't say me serious. Like, what the
you don't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at him like real crazy.
Yeah, don't say me
He finna get
serious.
beat up. What's our next topic? Because I'm about to get beat up on the
Lee's about to
nigga
lose
Brown
my family.
and the Cubs. The nigga Brown about to get him and the Cubs.
Only thing I'm saying, last thing is, we already knew R. Kelly was a weirdo. It's the same dude that said he was in love with his mama in a weird way.
What?
He also asked how old is defined teenager.
On the interview, yeah.
He's pissing on girls that was actually also his goddaughter allegedly. So, but he didn't do that. They say that was his twin.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Pissing
When I
is
was a
such a
kid-
terrible word.
Which one did you say?
It's a cuss word. Pissing is like a cuss word when you little though, low key. Just like lying.
Yeah, you can't say lie. You gotta say story. You gotta say story.
You can't say lying. You can't say piss. You gotta say
We
pee.
can't say draws. You gotta say underwear.
Yeah, that's true. All of those.
Yeah, that might be black. Is that only in black family?
I think
That's
so.
all a nigga Brown.
Any white listeners, call in 214-717-4827. Can you say draws as a young cat? I don't know.
We couldn't say lie. Tell my grandma she was Tell my grandma she was a lie. She busted my lip immediately.
You made her
Tell the stories.
For real.
You tell the stories.
Yeah.
And then she still get mad.
Right.
You can't say dang.
No, you can't say
That's supposed to
that.
down.
Can't say shoot. I can say shoot.
Frick. Yeah. Heck. Yeah, you couldn't say that either. Yeah, that's a lot. We got a lot of pent up. But anyway.
That's right.
But
I'm
look,
wrong.
I think that's it for us though, man, because we got a lot more stuff to cover today. So right now, we're actually going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. This is Talkin 30.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Picture Perfect Ashley Nicole.
Yo, it's your man Deronino the Don.
And your band Q the Great.
And you can tune in every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m.
For kickback and conversations, check out Q the News, check out the Focus of the Week, and check out Now That I'm Older.
Catch us every Monday on the B-side of the After Party Radio.
See you at the party.
I'm broad and you already know. And if you wanna reach me, hit me on the down low. If I don't call back, don't put on a show. When I pass by your house and blow instead of knocking on your...
You're tuned into Talkin 30. That's right, Talkin 30 is the only place to have kickbacks and real conversations. Again, I want to apologize about the at your best, you were loved. That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, man.
So,
how you feeling empathetic now?
Yeah, she's a pretty girl shit. But let's get into one of our first topics. Again, the number is 214-717-4827. If you aren't married, are you single?
Yes.
Yes.
What does single mean in your definition? Like, what's your
Not
definition
married.
of single? But I'm saying more specifically, what are the do's and don'ts of a in quote single man if you're not married but you're in a relationship?
Oh, but you're in a relationship?
Because I agree that if you're not in a relationship, yeah, you're single, obviously. But if you're but the question is not if you're in a relationship. If you're not married, are you single?
Okay. I think that you can be in a committed relationship, but if you venture out and have conversation with other people, it can be something that can actually spark your interest. Now, like clichely, people always say the grass is not always green on the other side, but I think that you should weigh your options thoroughly before you decide to commit to someone for life. That's how I look at it. Now, I don't want to say that it's necessarily cheating, because I'm lame. I always think about like the perfect stranger. Like I want to be somebody out that we can talk about rap, sports, politics, all this shit like that. So even if I am in a committed relationship, I don't mind mixing, mingling. Does that make sense? Does that make you a cheater?
I don't know. I mean, okay, here's what you gotta ask. By being in a quote-unquote committed...
So confused. Okay,
by being in a committed relationship, what exactly are you committing?
Like time?
But you commit your time to everything.
Your fidelity. I think fidelity is a part of that.
I'm not gonna sleep off around. I ain't gonna sleep with nobody else.
I think emotional cheating is actually worse.
It's worse, yes.
Yep.
Especially for men. Especially for men, because men aren't emotional.
Right.
So when you have an emotional connection with another woman or another man, if you have an emotional connection, like that to me is what you're talking about. That's worse, because that will outlast one sexual encounter.
Even your
I think
man.
those feelings are finicky. You always gonna find somebody else to top that at some point.
Oh no, because that's why y'all be leaving. That's why y'all go with the other woman, because she makes you feel good. She makes you
It's
feel
an
like a
feeling.
man.
It's an emotion,
It's an
yeah.
emotion.
I never did.
But I think it's
I mean,
like.
I know you. I'm not saying you, but
There
are people that do
yeah.
that.
But I guess it's the pursuit of happiness, because people are never happy. Like you always want the next thing. Like you shoot for a job, you got the job. Like damn, I want to do something else more.
Well, with maturity, that should stop. With maturity, that part of it should stop, because when you're mature enough to know that material things are not going to make you happy, it should not make you happy. You should not be selling your soul out here at your job 8 hours a day to be able to buy something on the weekends. I mean, that part of it has to end with maturity. And I think at 30, some point in 30, you guys kind of are immature until we mature you.
Correct.
To me,
Correct. We mold y'all.
Yeah, we do. Whether you're in a relationship or not, it may be your mother, your sister, your cousin, your beautiful cousin, your co-host. We mold you guys to, or in this case,
because I'm about to be a mother. I was about to go out there. I was about to be a mother. But we mold you guys to, or in this case, we try to get you guys to think. You know, sometimes we don't want to always have to tell you guys what to do because then y'all say we're nagging. So we try to make sure that we tell you or either send some signs, and sometimes y'all still don't get it.
We pick our battles.
Yeah,
like y'all think y'all win, we pick our battles. That's what it boils down to.
I mean, is it really maturity or is it options?
Okay, let me put it like this. I think it has something to do with both, but I think it has something to do with emotional maturity because you have to get to the point to know what is more important. So you're never going to find the perfect person.
Yeah.
You're never going to find the person that checks all of your boxes. I think that, I've talked about the 80-20 rule and I believe in that. You're going to find somebody that has 80% of what you want. That 20% is usually why you cheat. Usually. You're chasing that 20, but once you get to an emotional point, an emotionally mature point to say, look, that 20 is cool and I might get the 20. I need to be able to find the 20 in myself or something like that. But you outweigh, like the pros outweigh the cons for that particular person. And so let me say this, the difference between being in a relationship and dating, like you can date to do what you're doing. Dating is what you're doing. Being in a relationship is when you say, this person is somebody I could see myself marrying. And you foster that.
And I choose to spend all my time and all my fidelity. I choose to spend all of that with that person.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to ask a quick question. Okay, so with that, what's the difference between making a commitment or just giving up? Because it seems like it's a thin line between that. Because you basically said that I've decided that with this person I'm going to commit and do these things. What would make someone decide to just stop looking and just commit to this one individual when it's not necessarily everything that's checked off on the list? Because like I understand like you're not going to get everything.
Yeah.
That's not humanly possible. But what outweighs? What can I say? What weighs in on me committing to you instead of continuing to pursue something else?
I think that's left up to that person.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a personal decision.
Yeah, that's left up to that person.
And I think that's.
No, I'm saying for you. I'm speaking on y'all. Like what?
Oh, you mean really for me? With my current boyfriend, I think one of the biggest things for me is somebody being reliable and dependable, and also somebody who's spiritually mature and somebody who values family. Those are like my three biggest things, because if you have those things, like I think if you value family, then you're not gonna break up your family by doing something stupid. You're not gonna not show up for your kids. You're not gonna do a lot of those things. So those, and then my little bonus thing is you gotta be good with money, because I'm not good with money, so one of us gonna have to pay the bills. But outside of that, like I feel like once you find somebody that you can actually have a conversation with and get along with, and that check off those major boxes, like you as a woman, I know as a black woman, like we don't have a lot of options, honestly. Like black men out here, no offense, like y'all are low-key trash. Like either you have a bad attitude all the time, you know that you're cute, so you want, you know that you have options,
or you're basing everything on trends. Everything is based on, well, the girls are out here doing this, the women are out here doing this. Every woman is not out here doing that.
Okay,
or this, or that.
Here's my opinion on that. I think, because I say this all the time, and I know some women disagree with me, everything like that, but y'all run the dating game. I really believe that y'all run the dating game. So if you're saying I could get out here and be trash because all I gotta do is just have a good job and be handsome, and I can have as many as I want.
Low key, yeah.
And especially if I'm not looking for that, why not? So you got to ask those questions. So, and then it really boils down to men and women. I think also men and women were different, and we desire different things from each other. My list is very short for my wife. Her list for me is long. I got a lot of stuff I got to do.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it's all about trying to keep her happy, where my happiness, it's simple. It's not really that hard to achieve. So it's also, you get some guys, and I think where some guys may not want to do that. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to continue to work to make her ass happy because she always pissed at me for something. Damn that, but I don't have to do all that with her over here. Let me go see what she's talking about. I'm not saying that's right. But I think that's where some.
Well, that's rare, and if you think it that way, that's good on some terms. But in my opinion, it's like when you do have that man, or not saying Alicia ain't doing what she got to do, but what I'm saying is when you have that type of man that you know, is simple. It's like that's rare. Like if he's simple, that's all you gotta do is cook, give him some sex, make sure the house clean, or in this case, take care of the kids. Those are really small, simple things. You like, girl, I got this. I'm finna do this. Mm-hmm. Sometimes women get tired. Sometimes women get, like Dee was saying earlier, you try to chase what you pretty much already have. Like, oh my God, I already have this, but I want this. Or, you know, that part of it is just, again, is more the self. Like, what can you put up with? What can you not put up with? So, but then again, I don't really want to be dating out here all the time. Like, oh my God, that part is so. And then I want to just say this, just so you guys can continue to have somebody, to get somebody that you're married to, in tune with, a good relationship, whether you're dating or whether you're, I guess I'll say a committed, you know, monogamy relationship is a blessing. That's honestly, everybody doesn't get that. That is a blessing to have. Some people may not realize that right off. Some people may, you know, like, dang, I messed it up. You know, I don't have it anymore or whatever. But that is a blessing to have. A good wife, a good man, a good spouse. That's a blessing. So that's what you really want to say that part. I'm sorry, it's a blessing.
It's a word. That's what it is.
Oh, it is a word.
It's a word. Of course. Nothing comes in this life.
Women are way more emotional beings than men.
Agreed.
And it could be so. Give us the program. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could be so much easier if women just take things for face value. Like, for men tell you something, this is it.
You don't want it.
Believe me.
I was about to say, y'all don't want that.
No, you don't want it. Y'all don't want this. I'm saying, I can tell you the sky's blue, and you can kind of think, well, it's kind of blue, but sometimes it's green. But why we say it's blue if it's green sometimes? Like, y'all think too much into a simple answer. Like,
and they get on your nerves.
That irks me because I'm a simple creature. I'm a simple
y'all
creature.
Both
like,
saying y'all simple.
I am. Like, I really am. Like, I'm
until
cool.
they're not. Until they're not.
No, I'm cool. Like, I know my issue. I'm emotional, unavailable. That's my issue, and I own that.
Yes,
I own that because I don't understand, like, the dramatics. Like, I don't understand that shit. That shit's crazy to me.
And I get irritated quick.
Yeah, so I know my issue. Yeah, so, but I know with women it comes with it, but.
Well, when you get that blessing,
I'm happy and I'm happy because I'm straight.
when you get that blessing that will put up with that, because there's some women, like you said, you get irritated. There's some men that they're not gonna put up with that either, or they will put up with that. That's why I say it's a blessing to find somebody that will put up with you, with your ins, your outs, your flaws, your crying, your nagging, your whining, your irritableness, your all of that. So when you find somebody that will accept all of that, that's a blessing.
I think a lot of dudes just do that KD look after the ESPYs where he's just like this.
Yeah, you pick your battles. I'm saying you pick your battles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you pick your battles.
It's so bad that, like, even my pops and grandfather, they always said, she's always right. It's like, dang, okay, all right.
Happy wife, happy life is what they say. I mean, my boyfriend and I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you said that your list is short and your wife's list is really long. We literally had that conversation maybe a couple weeks ago where he was like, I only want like 5 things. And really, I don't even need those from you. I'm happy within myself. I don't even need them from you. But you need so much. And that's just, it's just the difference between men and women. But
it's because you're a whole and you know yourself. A lot of people are searching for the other half, man. I think that's so stupid. Like, you should already be 100%.
That's true.
You should already compliment you. Like, relationships are only adjectives to what you already are. Of course, you're going to love this individual unconditionally, but it shouldn't be all of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like people create these Facebook pages where couples and, like, I don't know, like, love is cool, but love is blind.
Love is for suckers.
And it take over your mind.
I mean, you have to be able to grow. I do see a lot of my friends, they've been with their guys for like, oh Lord, forever. And it's just, when you talk about their trials and tribulations they've been through as a couple, I always see that, you know, they've grown with each other. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'm not 16 anymore. I don't just need you to kiss me and hold me or whatever the need was at that age. But now that I'm 21 and I've turned 25 and then I went up and had some babies, your babies, and I need different, you know. Mm-hmm. I need to make sure the bills is paid. No, why is this light bill? Like, you know, it's like, so it's like when you grow, when you have those growing pains, when you grow with that person, like, that's, you know, a sacrifice as well. Or in this case, one of those things where it's like they can't, you know, deal with. Like I probably couldn't have dealt with it for that long.
I'm with you. I also think that it's important to make sure that you grow personally outside of the relationship and you maintain yourself, your individuality within a relationship, because I know a lot of women for sure, we take on the personality of the relationship and that's all you are. You're the mother of his children and his wife, and that's it.
Lost your dreams.
You've given up everything, and unfortunately, I mean, you know.
Do you think that's still the mentality nowadays, though?
Oh yeah, women are still doing. I know women right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know somebody personally that was.
Me too.
Since I've known her, she wanted to go to medical school. She is 5 babies in with another one in her stomach right now. No, she's not a Mexican. Not only is it nigga brown, but we're racist on this show. I'm kidding.
Black don't have no 5 babies like that.
Pull out game is weak.
He does not pull out.
Maybe that thing that's good, he don't want to pull out.
She may have to have a discussion with him.
You know, he's comfortable. He got But I'm like you, I mean, honestly, my grandmother told me this a while back. After she had that second baby and she got on birth control, and then she was like, it's like she's that little 1 month she slipped up, and then she had the last baby, and she was like, I know we married, and you know you can't tell your husband no.
Right.
Come on now. She was like, She just had to go ahead and just stay on birth control because she knew she didn't want to have to be that far off with kids, and they have to. She knew she had to work.
Yeah.
She knew her husband. She knew that he was gonna slack up on some things. So I'm agreeing with you. Like somewhere somebody should have some birth control.
Hey man, what about that dude that's out there still trying to slang that mixtape because he's trying to make it? He got dreams too.
Well, then you don't need to bring nobody else into that situation. You need to stay by yourself until you are stable. Because in order to have a family like you, I mean, unfortunately, you gotta have a little bit of coin.
You better work your 9 to 5 and do your job.
I ain't saying you gotta have a lot of coin. I'm saying you have to have some coin.
But that's also where guys can finesse the game, because the fact that if I could just have a little bit and I'm already top tier, I'm good. I'm gonna just sit back and chill and collect. That's how some guys' mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
If you can just say, "Oh yeah, I'm an engineer." Oh, you're a good. I remember one time I had one woman told me, "Oh, I told her I work." She, "Oh, you're a good man." I said, "How you know you don't know me?"
Right.
It's not
What
Who was you talking to at a bar? Was you at a bar?
No, I was at work.
Oh yeah. That's corporate lives. It's for corporate liars.
And like I said, that plays into what men and women desire. So it's easier for an attractive woman to always be selected because you already present what I desire. Guys, that's why I always say that's everything that God does is for women. Everything women do is for other women.
I can agree with that.
So a dude will go to college, not because I really want to go to college, because if I know if I can elevate my status, it gets me more options. I join a fraternity, it elevates my status. I play ball, even though I'm trash, it elevates my status because of who I'm connected with.
Too many games. That's why
it's the way of life.
It's the way of life, but it's nature.
But once you get the pretty girl, then why are you emotionally unavailable to her?
Because you're not equally young.
I'm not ready.
You're not equally young. I mean,
what?
I can't believe him.
Like you said earlier, like I don't want to have to change myself, and like I talk on my podcast sometimes, like usually around my baby, I don't drink or smoke or nothing like that because I want her to make me be better. So I know it's the wrong shit to do. Shut up, hey mama. But I think that it comes in because I want to change for them, but I want them to have to make me change if that makes sense.
So you have to find the right person that makes you want to change because you want to change, not because they want to change.
Exactly. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
but you have to give somebody the opportunity to do that.
That's true.
Yeah, but
and are you? Yeah.
And that takes time. Dating takes time. That's why I hate dating.
I'm still developing as a person, so I'm still learning myself. They're still learning themselves, and somewhere in the middle, we're learning each other. That's what we don't understand. So I know I'm gonna fuck up. I know I'm gonna make mistakes and things like that.
But don't focus on the mistakes so much. Focus on because I feel like if you're always focusing, I said this today on my Facebook. Shout out to all followers. That when you keep thinking about the negative all the time or focusing on what you, oh my God, the negative, like think about only the positive and what you could be doing, because you could get further that way. So I just would hate for you just to always
think about, oh, I know I'm gonna fuck up, like you keep telling her that.
No, I say it's a possibility I'm gonna fuck because I know me, but I'm not everybody's.
Well, I'm pretty sure
what?
she has that common sense. I'm pretty sure she has that. Whoever she is, she's gonna have to have common sense to know, you're gonna mess up. So it's just gonna be about what she wants to deal with.
I guess can we talk about this topic? Can I segue into the topic then?
Yeah, let's segue then.
Because I'm gonna bring it up now because we can just go talk for the live show, y'all. Shout out August 17. I want to talk about this. What I said earlier on, y'all.
No, I'm gonna say something.
Because that makes sense. Like you should only.
Yeah, what, you had something?
Yeah, but I didn't know what your. Go ahead.
I'm saying should you only date with the intent to get married? Then I'm not ready to get married, so
is it dating?
So
I think you should be honest with people.
I tell the honest truth, and people hear that, and I can maybe my actions. I guess it could probably
change. Maybe you should change people you're dating.
No, it's not. It's women, like you said, women. Y'all said that women try to change men and mold men, and y'all make us.
I didn't say we try.
Y'all do. Y'all do.
Yeah, we do it.
We do. But if I tell you straight up, look, I'm having a good time with you. I enjoy our company, but I'm dating multiple people right now. We can still have a good time with things like that. Most women are like, okay, it's cool, that's fine, I can deal with that. He's honest, he gonna get on. Girl, he keep it real, he took me to the Red Lobster, blase. So, but then after a time, because I'm gonna spend time with you, those things, women think something different. Well, he must like me because he's doing this. He must want to be this way because he's doing that, but that's not the case. I already told you up front. That's what I'm saying. I'm a simple creature.
So, what are they saying? Are they saying so are you dating somebody? Do they say that after 3 months, 2 months? It's like
they say, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just having a good time." I know that's a fucked up thing to say.
So
but
are you saying it
But I'm not ready to get married. I'm not ready. I'm not in a place mindset where it's to settle down and get married. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna waste your time with that. I tell you, I don't mind dating because don't nobody want to be by themselves. If I got somebody on their phone, you can hear it. That's human nature. So so why can't I have a good time and just have a good time with you? And then if it evolves to that organically? What is it? Organically. Yeah. So then, so be it. But I don't want to force anything. And I know that can kind of be fucked up thing that I'm saying, but it kind of makes sense.
It's not.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I think that a lot of people, the age that we're at, they have this type of mindset because ideally, the age that we're at, you are either still dealing with somebody you deal with for the majority of your 20s. You are trying to see your first broken heart that now fucked you up, or you don't want to be with nobody else, or you pursuing somebody who don't want your motherfucking ass. That's the reality of it. So I don't believe going into the dating game, no one's completely single. Maybe the title wise, but not mentally, emotionally wise. If something's tied to somebody else.
But that's where that maturity comes in.
But I'm saying, my maturity is good. If you want to go and date somebody, do your damn thing, do it, baby. I ain't got no ring on your finger. Do it.
So you're not gonna have an attitude because most guys do have an attitude.
My ego is not gonna be crushed.
The double standard is real.
My ego is not gonna be crushed because maybe I'm not the one from you. I'm not gonna try to convince you to. I'm not be on that tank. Please don't. I'm not doing that shit. No, go, go, baby, go. Go and make you happy.
Maybe you ain't found the right one.
No,
that you want to give those feelings to because there's gonna have to be somebody that you want to give all your time to at one point in your life.
Have you ever been in love?
I have.
Okay, so maybe that part of it you haven't let go.
No.
Was it a bad breakup? Was it
terrible?
Was she cheated?
No, I was just emotional and available. That's what it really is, and I was immature. I can take my ownership to that.
Okay. Do you still feel some residual issues with that relationship?
No cancel.
Did I ask you like that?
Yeah.
I got serious.
You have to write down.
My bad. Okay, and what did you say? Okay, 1 second.
Don't
if I get quiet, I'm taking notes.
Don't answer if your attorney's not present.
I felt it.
I don't think it's I wish any of my exes that I've been in a relationship with, I wish them well. I believe that there were lessons for me to learn, and it maybe made me better for the next person. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no animosity towards nobody because if it didn't work out, it's just not for me. That's that. And me pursuing someone and dating someone, I'm not broken or sworn or anything like that. I just want to have a good fucking time. I just want to have a good fucking time. And I know that kind of sounds ugly, but
no.
It doesn't make sense. Like I want to have a good time. Like I want to create.
Because you're honest.
Thank you. I want to create, and like I tell people this stuff, and then they get mad because down the line, oh, he's a cool guy, and then it switches around and they catch feelings, and like I'm not there. I'm not going to get married. I tell people like I want to get married, like maybe have kids around 30, 33, 35.
See, I think that's where some of the issues come in. So you can come in and be honest, but let's going to be truthful. People don't accept facts. The facts don't really change people's approach to things. So it's like, okay, cool. Now you don't want to be in it. But if we continue to work this out, maybe those feelings will change. And I think some people go in and instead of taking what you're saying as the truth, they'll go in with the idea of, if I work this individual
is that what
right
I'm saying?
way,
exactly. Then
they will love me or be with me like I want to be with them.
I can agree with that.
And that's why women sometimes end up heartbroken because they give their all trying to prove that they're all the one that I necessarily need, and then they get rejected, and I'm such the bad guy, but I told you from jump. But we got to call it. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? It's Darnell.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's going on, Darnell?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, man, I feel Deronino because, I'm the same way when it comes to dating. I think you should be honest and all that, and I do think women ask for too much, and men are just simple, which is sad because women want us to work that hard to get them all their stuff, but we ask for like maybe 1 or 2, 3 things, and it's a problem.
What y'all be asking for that's a problem? That's my question.
It's like,
it be simple stuff like there's like peace and happiness. We want a little bit of
hey, yo, baby, I got this little Red Riding Hood outfit for you. What's good for the night? Stuff like that.
Y'all ain't doing that. Stop. Y'all are not doing those type of surprises.
Well, I feel like with I just feel like real quick with this dating game thing, or in this case with the dating, it's like if you can't be honest with the person that you're supposedly pursuing, or in this case, I hope you guys are pursuing that person. I hope she's not the one pursuing you, but when you guys,
shoot your shot, ladies.
yes, when you guys are when you DMs. When you guys are giving the honesty, if she's not okay with it, or in this case after a certain time, like if you see her actions change, and I'm just kind of giving an example, if you see her actions change, maybe you should back off some. Because that's where you can save yourself some time.
And this one she gets more aggressive.
Yeah,
what's going on? What's going on? Why is it changing?
But then let's put it out there. You can be that honest, that coming forth, but if she can't handle that honesty, or like you said, a certain spot or a certain level of respect.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Let's flip it though, because when I was in the dating pool, I was honest about dating multiple people, and y'all couldn't handle that.
Oh, I ain't even there.
Yeah, I would have said, because I don't expect you to be single. If I don't expect nobody to be single. I would have. The niggas ask you that?
Yeah.
Oh, they crazy. I'm sorry. Go ahead, D.
The first thing is, ain't no y'all, but at the end of the day, let's get the elephant out the room.
Oh,
how many people, men or women, are they honest with themselves?
That's true.
What you mean?
That's true. Go ahead, elaborate.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, most people are afraid to admit what they want, or like Cara say, man or woman puts it out there, no games. They're so new to that, they may not know how to receive it, or they may not be mature enough or confident enough to deal with that, because men want the woman that every man wants but can't have, and women want the man every girl would want, but only want him to be exclusively to her, which don't make no sense, because he's that guy because he has so many options, and vice versa with the girl. So, and most of us low key are afraid of competition to a certain degree.
So are you saying that maybe like the man, he really
wants the relationship, but he's lying to say that he doesn't, so that way he can just get away with what he can get away with?
Oh, no. Let's be clear. Men are hunters. They will say, do, or whatever to get what they want. And on the women's side, women may not be a hunter, but women can and will do what they need to do to get what they want. And also, if somebody dead tells you in the face, especially a man, if a man's bold enough to be that honest with you, that he don't want you, he just wants one thing, or he just wants to date, you need to know that that's the truth. But little girls and guys think they're the one and the special one who's going to change that, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't.
I totally agree.
I agree.
And again, thank you for always calling in and tuning in with us. I appreciate your support. Go ahead and shout your show out again for the folks.
Oh man, it's Darnell does it, and I'm from Talkin Greasy, and I love Millennial Lov, and I love Talkin 30 that airs every Monday from 8 to 10.
Hey!
Loyal supporter.
Appreciate you guys.
Okay, let me say this so I can have a clear understanding. Okay, so I do tell people the truth up front because I don't want no bad karma. And I ain't gonna lie, in my early 20s, I did play the game or whatever, things like that. But as you grow older, the karma come back fast in the motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? Because you know better. So I tell people the honest to God truth up front. I let them decide what they want to do. I'm not sleeping with all of them. I'm probably sleeping with only just one. And it's probably somebody just been in rotation for years.
Which is actually good. That's a good thing. Because, I mean, good thing, relatively. I'm saying that's safe and that makes the most sense.
Yeah, because you can't sleep with, what I learned, you can't sleep with everybody that throw it at you. You can't sleep with everybody that throw it at you because, now they got the super gonorrhea.
Excuse me?
You know that super gonorrhea now. Yeah.
What is that? It's
STD. I don't know, but they've been talking about it. Google it.
Hey, I'm about to
super gonorrhea.
But anybody, like some girls can't just have casual sex. I understand that I'm older.
I don't believe that.
I cannot have casual sex. I can't.
I mean, never mind. That's a little more science.
I said some girls. I say it's some.
On average, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are some outliers in there.
Yeah.
But on average, I mean, if she's giving it to you, she has some kind of something towards you. You know what I mean? She got head over heels, but she got some type of liking to you.
You hit that panic button in the bottom.
Yeah, especially if you hit the bottom.
Hit the bottom. Hit the panic button. The bottom of the box.
I am so done.
See what I got to say?
I don't see how you dealing with this right now.
Pray for me. I'm gonna have to. Call me.
Because
it takes a strong one to deal with this. Do you hear me?
I mean, was there a lie?
Well, because it's like I don't deal with the type of men that you guys are. I don't.
Good ass motherfucking man.
Well, if you were, you would be trying to, commit yourself. But your mind, your thinking.
But why? Because I'm not in a relationship.
I would never date anybody that thought the way you did because. No, I couldn't. And then the women that y'all date or with or whatever the case, I don't think we're in that same category because some of the things that y'all say or did or do in the dating that I just really would not put up with.
What if I said that was wrong?
Well, for one thing, when it comes to, and I'm gonna go back to what my cousin says, what Deronino says, as far as he's honest with these women and they accept that part, and that's fine. I don't know the age that they are, but.
20s. Well, I was supposed to. I'm the youngest is 25. Yes. I ain't gonna lie, the youngest is 25 because 90s babies been fucking with me.
Okay. See, oh my God.
This is really
talking about. Oh my God.
Oh my God. This from 90s baby. Well, he committed.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna judge you because I'm not gonna judge. I would say something, but I can't because my boyfriend is married.
But I have been there. He's still single, so he can have that type of. I'm single as well, but I don't choose to do all of those things. And I'm only not choosing to because I have girls. So I can't give those examples like that, like I used to. Like they were smaller and they ain't know nothing. They ain't know what was going on. But they're older. They're more observant. They spend all of their time with me. I own a business, so I'm not at a 9 to 5. They call me, I'm there. So I can't do all of those things. know more that I used to do.
So why you judging me? So
No, I'm not judging anybody. What I'm saying is those are not, you just not the type of guys that I would date.
I'm a good man.
I don't think I'm the type of women that y'all would date, because I probably wouldn't give y'all the time of day, because y'all don't got what I need.
What you mean? I'm a good damn man.
I didn't say you were not a good man. I'm just saying you're not Ashley's cup of tea.
The emotional unavailability is out for me.
You're not Ashley's cup of tea.
I'm just saying.
I think I'm on the same page with you.
You're just not my cup of tea, but I support anything or any, if y'all want to have 7, 8 women, that's fine. If you want to have
maybe I need some love, John.
I'm just saying, I got pretty good convo.
Okay, you probably do to a woman that's gonna be receptive of that. But this woman right here, this woman ain't gonna be receptive to all of that. So that's why I think sometimes our conversations clash, because we don't. I'm not in that part of dating with y'all. Like y'all are like on ratchetdating.com.
I'm not on no ratchet. I'm not ratchet.
The college years.
Christian mingle.
Yeah, I'm gonna like throw that ass in a circle at yahoo.com. Black Planet, yeah.
I do remember Black Planet.
Yeah, shit.
Well,
What's your name, Black Planet?
Black Planet used to be so fun.
I don't even remember what my name was.
I don't mind.
I don't even remember it.
I think I saw you one time on Black Planet.
Fornication.
Your name was fornication.
It's been when the can said it. See. I was having sex. I was on sex. Shit, I had sex high school. Yeah, you mean? It's put that right there on the table. That's what I wrote. Hey,
my name is fornication.
My fornication, I had my gold, my little silver piece of chain, my polo shirt, like now niggas were like this. Back in the day.
That boy.
They had my box curl.
As long as you ain't had a grill, man. You ain't
I ain't had no grill until I got to college.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong with the grill?
I'm just saying that would have just set it all off. That would have been
I tried to get permanent gold, but mom would not let me. I'm not thankful for it.
Permanent gold?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I did want to snatch out of it.
Everybody on my daddy's side had to go too.
Just one?
Well, no, when my dad had open face, his sister got one on the top, on the bottom. Other got fangs. His granny, his mama has golds in her dentures. I love you, ain't fun to y'all. I know y'all listening, love y'all. But I wanted to go to so bad, and I remember I had asked in front of my dad and them. And mom was like, you ain't getting one. And then everybody looked like, what's wrong with the gold too? And my mama won my butt out. We got home. So I was embarrassed in front of her in-laws, but
I know that's right.
yeah, but thank you, mama.
Saving you. For saving you.
She said good luck.
Yeah, but we're going to take another break and we'll come back with Ashley's Focus of the Week. Again, this Talkin 30. Real quick break.
Hello, I'm Picture Perfect Ashley Nicole.
Yo, it's your man Deronino the Don.
And your man Q the Great.
And you can tune in every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m.
For kickback and conversations, check out Q the News, check out the Focus of the Week, and check out Now That I'm Older.
Catch us every Monday on the B-side of the After Party Radio.
See you at the party.
I'm abroad and you already know. And if you wanna reach me, hit me on the down low. If I don't call back, don't put on a show. When I pass by your house and blow instead of knocking on your...
This is Deronino the Don, Picture Perfect Ashley Nicole, Q the Great, and the beautiful Cara D. And we're at Talkin 30. And we'll just jump right into Picture Perfect Ashley Nicole's Focus of the Week.
Alright guys, so my focus of the week this week is focus on building. So, of course, everybody knows that when you're trying to get something, or in this case, get ahead in life, you have to be able to have a foundation. Definitely, when I talk to our listeners, or in this case, I like to make sure I'm pointing the finger at the entrepreneurs. So using all your, because hey, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm studying all the time, or in this case, networking and marketing and wanting to be better. So building, a foundation is hard to do, definitely. But you have to know about resources. You have to know where to put the person. So, or in this case, where to put, the resources. There are so many people out here with so many different talents. There are so many people out here that do so many different things, and I meet people all the time. So, once you meet them, be able to be very, very honest with people, and definitely be able to use them where you need them. Like Q, he does engineering sometime, or in this case, he does He does
everything.
Yeah. So once you find a good relationship with somebody, a business relationship, use them where you can. Like for instance, I was at the Cosign Experience show, and they were definitely talking about that, about how when you meet a business entrepreneur like yourself, and you try to talk with them and you say, hey, I'm going to contact you, I'm going to email you, whatever, and you don't do it, or you may lightly do it. Try to get to know your peers. Try to get to know your people in Dallas that are doing different things. You may find out that you need their services.
But how can people do? Because I know a lot of people have social anxiety, and I know, like me, I'm really, even though I'm country and soulful, I'm really a recluse. I tell you that all the time. Like, I rather just chill, be with people I've known for years, and just be with myself. So me, this whole experience is really different. It's kind of putting myself out there to be judged, and shit, I still fight. You know what I'm saying? Like God has changed my heart, but these hands are still the same. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I'm talking about it now, because I want to bring that attention and that focus to people that they need to definitely, in order for you to have a foundation, in order for you to have a business, in order for you to be able to grow, you definitely need to have a foundation. What better way to make relationships with people, build relationships with people, and talk with people and find out exactly what they do, so that way you may put them where you're weak, and they can be the strong where you are weak, if that makes so much sense. Take people's strengths and take their weaknesses, or in this case, we were talking off air, and Miss Cara's an attorney. We want to be able to use that somewhere in this life.
Can you get my tickets off?
No and no.
We'll talk out there.
No and no.
I went down his pocket.
That's why I say and that's where I'm at in my business. I don't know where you guys may be in your business, or in this case, where you guys may be in your whatever you're trying to build. I don't know. You could be at church and you be on the mission board. Find out who does what. Find out who does what. There may be somebody that can type better than you. There may be someone that can file better than you. Find out what strengths these people have. That way you can use them to do the work of the greater good.
All right, so what you're saying is get the right folks, sit back and collect. Make them do the work.
I didn't say make them do the work. I said be able to build relationships. That's how you want to present your strengths to people. Maybe I should say that too. You want to present your strengths to people so they can use you where they need you. I've found that out being a business owner, to be able to use people. Hey, my baby. Where you need them, because you're gonna need somebody. You're gonna have a good relationship when you're running a business, when you're trying to do something and build off of it, because you have to have a good foundation. How do you think trees grow from the ground? They have a strong roots. They have their what's that called?
Bring crystals all around.
The soil and everything, and they have to water it. But now you see what I go through. But definitely, you want to be able to find out people's strengths so you can have a good foundation. You want to be able to build relationships with people, be honest with them, support each other, support them. There's no way in the world I want to keep inviting you to my events, or in this case, I want to you keep inviting me, and you never come to my stuff. Or in this case, you never, support me. So when it comes to being able to focus on building a good foundation, you just want to make sure that you know who your resources are. You want to make sure that you know who you're dealing with, so that way you may use them where you need to. So that way they can use you where, I don't want to make this one-sided. I want to make this double-sided. I want everybody to be able to network the best way they can. So what are some strengths that you got, that you have, Deron, that people can use you for?
I think it's my personality, and I'm a cool dude for the most part.
I did not say you a dating site.
You know, man, TV like I guess okay. I mean, my strengths, shit. I'm low-key, I really am an amazing writer. Like, you probably know that. Like, I've been writing all my life.
Okay.
I have an amazing personality. I really am professional. I do work in corporate America.
Okay.
Shit, I'm doing really good.
Okay. Are you professional when you're talking to people? Like,
I am. Like, honestly, like for my immediate coworkers, like, I do get soulful with them. But for the most part, like, I do talk. I say all my R's and my S's.
So
I'm
you're
very
professional.
I'm very articulate.
Okay.
For
Okay.
Bob.
Do you use kindness and empathy? You know.
No, I'm not no damn
Okay, so
counselor.
those are not. So those are not your strengths. I see. Okay, Miss Cara, what are some of your strengths that you have that you can present?
You want to be the flow supervisor. There's calls and cues. There's calls and cues.
I'm also really. He's so. There's calls and cues. I'm also a really good writer. I'm really good with punctuation, grammar, and anything spelling related. So I can proofread the hell out of
the language
something.
Arts. Ooh,
yes,
I love the language arts.
I'm also a really good delegator, and I know I know that I can see the bigger picture. So I can write out a list of things that need to be done and delegate those things out to people. And I think I am also very vulnerable. And so I'm able to just, I think, build relationships with people based on me opening myself up to them.
It's like a behavior interview, don't it? Like you at a job.
That's good. That's
what
really
you mean?
You know how to do behavior interviews? Like I can do this situation.
Yeah.
Don't it feel like that right now?
Yeah.
The third party.
Lucky.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Lucky.
How about get to it? I don't get it.
What are some of your strengths that you could bring to the foundation to build as a whole? To
Just come with the government. I mean, I guess charisma.
Okay.
I'm a good facilitator. I can get things started and know how to put people in the right position. I mean, it just really depends. I mean, logical, can work things out, problem solving, etc.
Okay, problem solving, etc. There we go. Well, you've heard it first from our co-hosts here, and they've given us some strength. So basically, all my entrepreneurs are people that are trying to build, and you don't know where to start. I would say start with your people that you surround yourself with daily. Find out their strengths, find out their weaknesses, place them where they should be. If you don't know what you're doing, I was talking with a lady from Frost Bank this past week. Talking about writing business plans and things like that. I don't know how to write a business plan, so trying to find the resources to help me write a business plan. So these are just things that I've been researching and people have been bringing to my attention, helping me in my business. So I'm just sending out the message as well to be able to use your resources. There's
Thank you,
Texas Workforce Center.
That's good. Ring the bell.
I hate you. I hate you.
Okay.
That really was good.
I hate you.
I'm good at social media too, social media management.
There we go. See, we need that. We
I'm
need
just
those skills.
I'm just researching.
You're just
I'm good at checking out.
we need those skills. So y'all hit me up if y'all got some.
It's fight. That's
I know. It's terrible.
That's all you want to do is fight.
I'm a typical nigga brown.
That's very true. I actually do surround myself with fighters because I'm not a fighter.
Yeah, we too cute to fight.
I'm not a fighter. No, you can't hit this
If
face.
something pop off, you gotta be able to say, "Hey, D, they fucking with me."
No.
And it's over with, huh?
No, I'm rocking and rolling.
As we can see, they're not focused on building. So you guys hit me up at Snap by Ashley Nicole, and I will help you focus on your foundation.
Whatever. All right, so let's go to the next topic.
Yes.
So you probably don't have time for like one of these, so I'm gonna let Cara choose. You want to talk about dating with people with children? How many or too many, or is arguing a natural part of a relationship?
Ooh.
Got some good topics on that.
Oh, that's so good. Dating with kids.
All right.
All right.
Why you said it like that? Okay, no, that's wrong. All right, let me go. It's arguing and that's
No, you good. You good.
It's too late.
right.
No Indian giver.
Let's talk about the kids.
It's on
Next week, write the other one down for next week. We use it now.
That's my topic too.
We is using it.
Okay.
Have you dated people with kids?
Yes.
And what's wrong?
How many?
One.
Well, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the relationship. I hope they ain't listening with somebody now. You know what I'm talking about.
You didn't talk about they listening.
Okay, so I met this individual during the summer, and they had a child, and the child was actually with the father during the summer. We had an amazing summer, and she was older than me or whatever, so I wasn't used to dating nobody with kids. But when the kid came back, it just changed. And so, like, we be on the phone, and we be talking, and then she like, sit down, you know, all that. I'm like, I'm a kid. Like I'm not used to like okay.
Who you talking to?
And then so like and then she was stuff like I need a babysitter. Like it was weird for me. And then the kid, it was a little boy, so he didn't want to see his mama with nobody else. He wanted the mom to be with the daddy, of course. And bottom line, I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. I know it's crazy, but I know it's other people out there that don't have kids. Like I know a lot of people in my circle that don't have kids, and I don't want it. I don't want a blended family. Even though I kind of had a blended family because my daddy raised my little brother like his own, but that's probably why I don't want it. That's why I don't want it. Because I just get mad when my brother go to his daddy's house and I couldn't go because my daddy said, hell nah, that ain't your daddy and shit. I'm like, but that's my brother, you know? So, I mean, dating with kids, no. It's a no for me.
I've done it before too, just with one kid, and the kid actually lived with the mom, and it was difficult because there's always some sort of animosity between the mother and the new girl. Even if you didn't break them up, you don't know nothing. I didn't even know who she was. And she hated my guts from the first time, she found out I was in the picture. So that just adds another level of stress. Right. Then you meet the kid and the kid loves you.
Go back and tell the mama.
Go back and tell the mama. And so it's just this like cycle. So you really have to be a strong woman to really be able to date. And I won't say, I'm gonna marry my boyfriend right now, so he ain't got no kids. So I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never do it again because I'm not gonna have the opportunity to do it again. But but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. It's just you have to be prepared for that, and you have to also have your mate has to always have your back. I think that's a big issue too. Is that the men kind of let the baby mama act a fool. And you can't do that. Like you really got to take you have to take your person's side and your significant other's side.
I think a lot of them do. A lot of them allow the baby moms to do what they want because of the control factor of the child. Yeah. So a lot of guys, honestly, fear that woman will one day disappear and you don't know where your kids at. I think a lot of fathers fear that. So they like, all right, man, let me just let her talk her shit. I just ain't gonna say shit back. Just ignore her. Don't worry about her. I go through that from time to time. Well, it's funny because I'll be a hypocrite here. Yes, I do have children. I have 2 daughters. But if I somehow got put in the game because my wife ain't want me no more. Because
that's what it'll be.
She gets tired of me. Yeah. But no, I wouldn't, man. I was just because my thing would be like this, and I'm hard with this because I've had step parents and all that, but I always said I would have a hard time saying that I can love your children like mine. Yeah. And I don't want to put anybody through that because I can't promise that. I'm be like, look, I don't like your kids like that. I do it because I have to. They're here. And then you got to think about it. In a lot of cases when you're doing that, are you willing to take on the financial responsibility of the child as well? I wouldn't want to do that either. That's just me though. I know. Go ahead and destroy my mentions on Twitter. That's a cute or great. So go ahead. It's all good.
Man, you ain't said no lies. You said no lies.
No lies.
True.
Well, the guy actually broke up with me because of that situation with his child's mother. She just wasn't feeling nobody. I mean, I don't think it didn't have anything to do with me. He just knew that she was gonna keep his baby away from him. Oh God, this was a while ago. And so I don't know. We just stopped talking. I don't think it was like a conversation. It was just like he didn't call me back. I didn't call him back. But after the gist of it, it was like that's one of the things that like she said, you have to be prepared for because I don't think he knew how to handle it, and he knew that he did not want to not see his child, his daughter. Mm-hmm. So it was like I can't risk it.
Do you think it's easier to date a person who has kids or doesn't have kids? Like, since you have kids and they have kids, like, what would be better?
Well, I don't know. I haven't had a lot of issues with the other woman. Okay, so.
Are you sure?
I've dated. Okay, so I've dated a guy. I hate to say this because if my listeners are listening, they're gonna be like, I knew she dated him. I dated a guy and he had 7 children. Woo! And he had almost as many children as he did mothers. Wow. And we dated for a while, and it was on a strength of, he was in his kid's life. So
he went and got the kids and you know, the mothers were, hey, I knew all of them by first name. They was all in my phone, you know, because we're picking up the kids, dropping them off. You know, he's active with his children. So it was
kids.
And you know, to this day, my mother and my grandmother were on some stuff like, I told you, you know, don't do that, because of the fact that, you know, it was so many, you know, and the type of man he may or may not be. But, you know, me being the person I am, I just was like, look, you know, let me just try it out, see how it is, whatever. So I'm not gonna say it was hard, but I'm not gonna say it was easy either, because they were nice to me because I was nice to them, I guess. I don't know, maybe they were used to him having other women because of the fact there was so many of them. So I don't know. I did date, my ex-husband actually had no children, and he took my daughter the way he was supposed to. So I can't say it was so much easier. I mean, they both gave me a headache, both of them. They were both, you know, a man. So, I mean, you know.
I guess, because of my experience, like, at that time, I didn't really have any nephews. I didn't have any kids, so I didn't know how to. Because you see, I talk to my nephews now that I have, like, I talk to them like they're adults. I don't know how to talk to kids sometimes.
Yeah.
But my brother, he's fine with it because I like to talk to my nephews on some real shit so they don't be green out here in this world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I want them to get got. And I'll be in jail. But,
how many is too many though? I guess I'll stick with
so how many?
I say 7 is too many.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Obviously it wasn't.
No, 7 was just enough.
Yeah, they said 7's the number of completion. That's
that's what they
So I think you were done.
Okay, so now after that experience, I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna say 4 is just, ooh, that's a lot.
4 if they've never been married. Like, what if they were married and they had 4?
So if they were married and they had 4, then that's just the limit. But those situations I put myself in, because I put myself in that situation, that was 7 women. So I had to, I mean, and nobody was married to anybody.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. Like, that's, you know, but at the same time, it's like, when you say married or not married or whatever the case may be, it's like, I always have to go back to, like, the way people raise their children, or like, how were you raised? And it's like, maybe you made a mistake, maybe some people got raped, I don't know, you know.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, because you gotta say, how did you get that many children? You know, whether if it's a man or a woman.
Is he right there?
How did you get that many children?
I'm sure.
As a
woman,
Was this R. Kelly?
Oh,
okay.
Because as a woman, it's like we have to say the condom or some type of birth control. So as a woman, because I mean, come on now, any of us could have had that many children, but it's like you have to put.
No, I mean, but to be honest,
I'm pro-life.
if you get pregnant every time, if you got pregnant every time you had sex, all of us can have 7 kids in here. And hella kids.
But I'm pro-choice.
Not only that, it's like how many fathers would you have had? You know, how many baby daddies? It's like that part of it is like, so that's why I say it goes back to how you were raised and things like that. But even from a man, how many times are you sticking your stuff in that many women? So it's like those are like big questions.
I never left evidence of that.
So much shit going on.
Oh my God.
I might do one, but it can't be nobody. The child can't be in school yet.
Okay.
Oh,
That's harder.
Yeah,
I'm about to say that's harder.
No, because I can. There are innocent enough for me to able to give an impression.
And also fresh.
But do you want to do that though?
And also fresh enough for her to go back to her baby daddy.
Yeah.
And also fresh enough for her to go back to her baby daddy.
It depends.
Would you date somebody that's pregnant?
Hell no. I wouldn't date nobody, but
pretty good.
What if they not with the daddy?
I'm cool.
Or he died in a car accident.
Alright, hit me up after.
she could just try to take care of that baby. She's a strong black woman.
Yeah, okay.
And do get some t-shirts made and
Wow.
In memory of
With the clouds.
Yeah, with clouds, with the wings, the
Don't put me in the clouds. Don't put me in the
So
clouds.
now you talking about she need to go and get that GoFundMe.
Yeah.
He had insurance. Don't do that. He had life insurance.
Nah, I mean,
Why he gotta be a street nigga? Why he gotta be a street nigga?
oh man.
Oh, you so wrong.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
Well,
I say one. I say between shit. It gotta be at least potty trained. Cause I ain't changed no pampers.
I'm in between.
But I'm not. But you know, I'm not doing it, bro.
Because if it's one, here's what's really messed me up with.
I'm not doing it at all, girl. He said he ain't.
But here's what really messed me up with being a step parent is because I was an asshole kid to people who try to come into my parents' life, and I'm like, imagine I ran into a kid like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I was like, nah, I'm cool, man. Like I said, karma comes back, so I already know that shit will come back with vengeance.
Ain't gonna bite your butt.
Exactly.
Just good. I had good step parents and all of that. I think I was a good step parent. You know, like those kids still want to be in my life. Like even from other relationships,
You know
like
their social security numbers?
I don't, but I sure will. I'm gonna call their mama.
I'm about to say, I was.
That's so much let them file you.
That's where it goes back again to that's where it goes back again to say it's just what that person can handle. I don't regret it. At the same time, I probably should have made better choices. I ain't got his baby, but
I do remember one time I considered it though. It was just one bad chick. I was a freshman in college, and her name was Diamond.
Oh, what's this class club?
Hey, damn near. Hey, why you playing? She was a yellow bone and all that too.
She also had that same wig. Same wig.
But it was one of those things. I remember I called my mom's. Actually, it was the reason I broke up with my ex for it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was that bad. But then I also had to shake the ex because I was in college. I don't need no girlfriend.
Yeah.
But
Oh wow. Okay, that's a topic in and of itself.
Yeah, no.
I'm in college. I don't need no girlfriend. All
But it was
right.
funny because I remember when I called my mom's about it, and I told her, I was like, yeah, but she got a son though. She was like, no, you don't need to be involved. I was like, but mom, it's cool. She cute. She fine. No. She was like, you were 18. What you gonna do with, as a stepson? I mean, stepfather. I don't know.
I probably would agree with that. I would agree with that for my son. Like if I had a son and he was in college and he was, even if I had a daughter, yeah. Like, well, I do have a daughter. Sorry. Okay, I'm sleeping. Yeah, but no, I don't know. Why don't you just give it some time? Everything needs time. I probably wouldn't say no right off the bat, but I say give it some time.
I say no because as you grow older, everybody has babies, but like I'm trying to like only with my brother, 7 kids, 2 of my homeboys. Out of 10 people I really fuck with, only like 3 of us got kids. So I don't think that's bad. So I know there's a lot of other people out in the world who don't want to blend their family. Like I'm not saying like I had a bad experience at all. My dad was good. Shit, one time Marcus, to my mama. That's my mama's testimony. I tell her business, but I just don't want I saw the division in it. I know how it made me feel as a kid, and I saw how it made my brother feel. So I don't want to have those pressures.
Well, you know what, and that's why I try my best to raise my girls and be the example because of the fact that I do have 2 baby daddies. So when one does go with the other, and see, I'm a family person. So when the other one may go with her father or whatever, we all know each other. So it's like I don't know. It's I'm gonna say it's weird. But
Do you let her go with them?
So my youngest child has went with with Kai's father before, and that's only because he has kids and we got kids, and it's like the kids know the kids, so it's okay to blend and be with the other father. And then of course Deaja's father loves Kai, so his family has taken up time with him. So I guess it's just to be able to get along for the child, to do what's best for the child. But I don't want them to experience what I've experienced with that situation, because when the other one does go, the other one's left home. Not saying I need them to both be together, but at the same time, I just wouldn't want them to experience that. And I know what you're saying, because you and Marcus was split up. Y'all had she going with her dad, and it's like now Deaja goes with her dad, Kyle. It's like, so I wouldn't want anybody to experience that.
You got you one baby daddy.
Exactly. So I wish I could have gave my husband children, my ex-husband children. That way we would have just had our children and then a Kyler. But then it's like things happen and life happens, and I got 2 fathers for my girls. And shout out to both of my baby daddies. I like them. They all right.
Who it is?
They all right. Whatever.
Okay, so let's get to my segment. Now that I'm older, I look for lessons in the situations I don't understand. So
look for 'em.
I look for lessons in situations. Let me tell you what it means.
Please.
So when you get into a situation that's necessarily bad, you quick to blame somebody else. You don't take accountability for. You question God why. But if not, you repeat stuff. Like you still mess with somebody years ago because you have not got the lesson from them. You continue to get denied from a promotion because you've not completed the lesson that you're supposed to learn in a certain position. So you have to take a self-assessment of yourself and understand what am I to learn, what I'm to grow from, so I can be better and move on from it. Does that make sense?
Yes, because your habits can kill you.
Yeah, I'm saying you have some kids, so like, quit crying and bitching about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like do an assessment, take accountability to it. Like be open-minded and focused on what the task is at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like be receptive to what you're supposed to receive in any given situation, whether it be a platonic relationship, anything mentally, spiritually, emotionally that you have encountered with any individual.
I'm glad you have said that. That means that non-liquor.
That's what I've learned.
That non-liquor is working.
That was honestly, I had to write that down. Be receptive to the lesson.
Yes. So what do y'all feel about that?
I was about to say, you know, you messed everybody over when you use that A word.
Accountability, yes. Accountability.
I mean, it's true. I mean, we all know where we fall short. We all know internally. You just have to be able to make the conscious decision to make a change or whatever that is. And it's difficult because it's comfortable. You know, we're comfortable doing the same things we did. We're comfortable eating the same ways we have always. We're comfortable dating the same dude with a different name.
Or you know, playing the game.
Girl, what is his name change? What is his name change?
It's the same. Listen, it's the same dude with a different name, honey.
Oh my God. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's comfort. It's comfortability.
Yeah.
We're human. It's all about inertia. Things move. They continue to move when they're moving.
Yes.
But when they're stopping, and something stops, it's difficult to restart.
I love change.
Change is inevitable.
I love change, and I'm glad I'm accepting to that. Because some people do not like change. They hate change. I think that's because I'm a Pisces, and I like change.
Pisces.
If it's time to change something, I'm like, okay, well, cool. You know, fire me. Okay, I'm just ready to go.
That's how I am too.
Anyway, so
I am too. I'm like, but I have to learn a lesson before I can find another job.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Like, dang, I need to stop.
You know, we don't be caring.
Hit that buzz, that snooze button, or whatever the case. Or in this case, get an attitude with the wrong people. You know, did you roll my eyes? I did not roll my eyes in the meeting. Looking like, yes, I did.
I had some in them.
Yeah.
Contact.
Put you on the culture.
What you got, Q?
I mean, I agree with all that. I mean, first of all, life is about change, period, because you're not the same person you were 10 minutes ago. So I mean, it's just like, you know, you're always going to learn something new, and I think it's just being open to those hard lessons. I always say you learn better under adversity than you are in comfort. So I agree with you, D.
All right, what's your Cara D's?
Oh my God.
What's that Greece?
Yeah, let me tell you how I got Cara D. Well, my last name's Davis, obviously, but people started calling me back when I was in elementary school. I was trying to be the president of the 3rd grade class.
Go ahead.
And my slogan was "Vote for me, Cara D."
Wow. Did you win?
I did win.
Oh, wow.
I did win. So then fast forward to law school, people started calling me Cara D again. I was like, it's so nostalgic. Like when I was like, yeah.
So you won because you had bars.
Pretty much. And I can freestyle. I low-key can freestyle. Like, I mean, maybe on the next time I come on the show. Maybe next time I come on the show, I can freestyle a little bit. Just give me a beat, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like Cardi B, shoo. Yeah, both y'all at the same time. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
Cardi freaking B. Yeah, man.
Shout out your...
Oh, the podcast?
Everything's going on this weekend.
Okay, so Millennial Love, you can follow us on all social media platforms at Millennial Lov3, and we're also having our first Neutral Sundays brunch That's this upcoming Sunday, July 23rd at the Common Table. RSVPs are sold out.
Damn.
They are sold out since this afternoon, which is so crazy. Thank you to everybody. It's okay. We got y'all. But shout out to everybody that RSVP. We cannot wait to meet everybody, and we have some really good surprises for you guys. And we're on every Sunday, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Hey.
And that's about it. Yeah.
I can't wait. What kind of food?
So the Common Table has like.
Why bring me to a nigga round party if a nigga can't get nobody?
So the food, you have to check out the menu on the Common Table. My favorite thing at the Common Table, they have this grilled cheese that has like pork on it.
Okay.
Well, bacon does.
Everything. Their chicken and waffles is good. Everything's good. And their mimosas are good too. So shout out to the Common Table. It's good. But yeah, come out.
I'm ready.
We can't wait to see everybody.
I'll be in that thing.
Yeah, I just have enough mimosas for D and myself.
I'll be on my man for my sunglasses on. No bother.
Be prepared though. It's gonna be hot as fuck. So please bring. We're gonna have water, but like, please dress for the occasion. Don't come up in there with no turtleneck on. We are not resuscitating nobody. I have seen some stuff. Okay.
Out of order.
But yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's summertime. I went to Six Flags today and I seen some horrible sights.
I already know.
I hope I wasn't one.
All right, you can follow me at Deronino, DRNIMO. You can follow me on Twitter, Draken Partners, DRAKNPATANZ. Shout out to the real Dollar Nikki and the talented folks with the K. We do a new episode this weekend. She home. Follow us on Talkin 30.live. What you got? Q.
Because
he over there doing the food. He trying.
Alright, man, so y'all can follow me at Q the Great. That's Q_the_great. That's on Twitter as well as on Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook if you choose to. That's Quentin Simpson. You can also follow the TCD Media Network, where I have a podcast, Chopping It Up with Q, with my homie VJ and Caleb. And we actually just did one recently. I'm actually going to upload that tomorrow morning, so make sure to check that out on Spreaker.com and just look up TCD Media Network. We're also on iHeart as well as iTunes and all the other places you find podcasts. And also check out the Pod Panel, which is another thing I'm a part of. Just follow them on Twitter at the Pod Panel. And I think that's...
Shout out to the Pod Squad. We all win.
That's right. Hashtag we all win on that. Y'all also go ahead and take a look at our YouTube channel, which is Talking 30 Radio Show. I'll also try to find a link to that to shoot it out on our page as well.
You can follow me at Snap by Ashley Nicole or either Ashley Rich Photos. On Twitter, it's Snap by Ashley because they were hating on Nicole. And also on Facebook, you can find me at Ashley Nicole Photography. There you go. So other than that, you can always follow all of our social media on Talkin30.live, which is our website. We have t-shirts available for you guys, and we'll also have our upcoming event on August the 17th. It's
I'm excited about it. I'm really excited.
On Commerce.
Buzz Cruise is so good.
Yeah.
The food
is stupid good.
I had some of it this weekend. Oh, shout out to my cousin Bree Moore. She had her closet sale this weekend. It was at Buzz Brews on Commerce, downtown Deep Ellum. It was crazy stupid. It was great food, good friends.
Everywhere. And
it was a great time. So I appreciate the networking.
Shout out to our cousin B Rich. It's like her birthday.
Oh, shout out to my cousin B Rich. Busy Bee Cakes, if you guys
Busy Bee Cakes, she does really good on cakes.
Oh, I need to check her out.
Cakes by Busy Bee.
Yeah.
So if you guys need a cake, hit us up. Other than that,
we work. These are working family.
Follow my personal Instagram and social media, Twitter, Facebook at @theCarD_ on all social media. And I'm not gonna give you my personal Facebook because
do you hear me? Do you hear me?
No.
All right.
Do you hear me?
Y'all want? Okay. All right. Well, shoot. Other than that, man, look, I appreciate our guests coming through.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
We had a great time. My guests, of course, y'all always dope. But other than that, we also want to thank all the listeners, anybody who's going to listen to this after the fact as well. You have been listening to Talking 30 on After Party Radio. Y'all be easy.
Yo.